Welcome to Create, Cook, and Talk. I'm Shantae.
I'm Kailee.
What are we cooking today, Kay?
We're making peach dump cake.
Peach dump cake. Woohoo! Do you know what state peaches come from?
Georgia.
Georgia. How do you know that?
Because it's a capital state.
It's a capital state. No, but it's nicknamed the peach state, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did you know that peaches are normally a summertime favorite?
I never know that.
Because the peak season for them is June through August. And August is National
Peach Day.
Not day, month.
Month.
Wow. And did you know that the inside, when you cut peaches, they come in two colors, yellow and white?
I never know that.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
And do you know what peak season means? Like through June and August, what does peak season mean? That means when they're most, do you know?
Mm-mm.
It means when they're ripest. And that's
Love
when
it.
they're natural and juicy and yummy and good.
Yeah, it's good and sticky.
They're sticky. Okay, so what are we making today?
Peach dump cake.
Okay, so we're gonna do it with sliced peaches, frozen peaches, right? 2 pounds, right? You wanna put those in there. You could also use 2 pounds of peaches if you wanted to. Gotta open it.
You may use this. You may buy this at Popway.
Right, and dump it in there. Okay. And put that back. Okay, now next we're going to straighten those out a little bit.
Next one we use.
So that's 2 pounds of frozen peaches we used. You could also use sliced peaches if you want to, but you have to have 2 pounds. But we're going for the easy route, so we're using frozen sliced peaches. Okay, then we're gonna sprinkle this. You have to sprinkle it all over, so make sure you sprinkle it. That's a tablespoon of cornstarch.
Yeah, cornstarch.
Yeah, I don't know if that went all over, but now
we need to use
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
It's a tablespoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon, I'm sorry, and get all of that goodness out of there. Get that. Use the other hand. Put that in there. And you want to sprinkle it everywhere, okay? Okay. Now let me have that one. You put
And
pepper.
now we use
That's nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
A half a teaspoon of nutmeg and go all over. Okay. Now we're gonna stir it up a little bit, okay? So you want to kind of, without getting them everywhere, you just want to kind of mix it up, okay? So you do that. And you have to kind of stir them everywhere. There you go. You want to get that cornstarch everywhere. All right, hold on. You got to learn to go under and stir, okay? Okay, so you mix it up. So I'm going to help a little bit here. See how they have to be coated everywhere, babe?
Yeah.
Or you want them coated more evenly. Okay, we're gonna move this over here. And now we're going to add our dry ingredients. So now we're gonna do a cup and a half of flour. Put it in there. Okay. And a half a cup of sugar. Do it like that, so you dump it that way so they can see. Good dump. Okay. Now,
And now we have
2 teaspoons of baking powder. Powder, not soda, powder. Dump it in there. And then 1/4 teaspoon
of
salt. Okay, now use the whisk, and you're gonna gently stir it up to make sure the dry ingredients are all mixed together, okay? So see how the sugar's over there? You wanna make sure it's all even, okay? Very good. And go all the way to the bottom. Make sure you stir it all up, because otherwise, if you don't, then part of our cake will be sweet on one side and not so sweet, okay?
Okay.
All right, while you're doing that for 1 second, I'm gonna go grab the butter, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and I just got the butter out. I pre-cut it. We got this recipe from Stay at Home Chef, and it's her peach dump cake that we're using, or following her recipe. And she recommends that you grate the butter, like frozen butter, and grate it. I did try that, but I didn't have the patience, so I just sliced it thinly because I didn't have time to grate it forever and it looks like cheese. But it probably would work out better, but not for me. All right, so let's move on, okay? So Kaylee's gonna take the dry ingredients and you're just going to pour it on top, okay? But you wanna kind of slide, I'll help you because the bowl's heavy. All right, so you want to go everywhere.
Not too much. That only like
Okay,
all of it.
well, you want to go everywhere, so you're going to have to spread it. So now spread it, Kailee. So it goes everywhere. You can use your hand. I know you don't like to use your hand, but it's got to be over the top everywhere, right? Okay, wait. You're not? Let go for a minute. Yeah, we kind of dumped it. We should have dumped it a little bit better so it was all over the top, but we're learning, right, Kay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not made perfect.
It's not perfect?
Well, it is, but it's easy. It's easy to make.
It's easy to make. Okay, now she tells us to put the brown sugar on top of it. Now, we have to sprinkle. Wait. You need to learn to sprinkle. So you're gonna have to get your hands a little dirty because you gotta go all over the top. And if you don't put it all over the top, it'll be sugary in one spot and not sugary in another. So I'm gonna help you with this too. So we just wanna kind of sprinkle it everywhere. And I sprinkled it outside of the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
This makes it extra yummy. Good
Good
job sprinkling, that's a good job. So keep going. Okay, get the rest of that out of there. Now I sliced the butter. It's 1 stick of butter, you all. A half a stick. It's a half a cup. It's 1 stick. So Kaylee, let's just place these now.
It's not like cheese.
Well, she grated it so it looks like cheese, but here, you can grab them from here. We're just gonna put them on top, everywhere, okay? Because the more buttery, I think that's how it makes the, you can see how thin I sliced them, you guys. Here, grab. Okay, now we're kind of fighting each other. Grab some of in your hand, there you go. Okay, make sure it's everywhere. But that way you can see the butter really is going everywhere. And I preheated the oven to 375, right? 375. And you can, takes like about, here.
It's easy to make.
Okay, we get it everywhere. Get all that butter because we don't want to leave any butter out. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to put this in the oven. You can see how it looks. We're going to put it in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes at 375. And she mentions in the recipe that because it's not, because it's a dump cake, it's not going to necessarily look pretty. So if some of it looks like it's not getting cooked, you might have to kind of stir it a little bit more. So we'll check it and let you know. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's done, and I wanted to point out to you all because when I tried this recipe in advance, you know how I have to do a little bit of a twist. I didn't have the 2 pounds of peaches, so I cut up 2 apple slices. So this one is a peach and apple dump cake, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully, I think it's still just as good. So let's add a scoop of ice cream, Kay, and then you can try. Woo! So we got the ice cream scoop on top. I see there's only like 1 fork here. What's the deal? How come you always get to eat it? I never do. Hey, before we move on, I like your hair.
Thank you.
Did you get a new haircut?
Yes.
A new style?
Yes.
Oh, it's very pretty, Kaylee.
And I got my mom will tell you about that.
That you're Carrie Underwood?
Yeah, I'm Carrie Underwood.
Carrie
now.
Underwood with a bob, yes. You're
with a bob now.
You're Carrie Underwood.
I'm Kaillee now.
You're Kaylee Underwood. I love it. Anyways, how come there's only 1 fork?
Because it's mine.
Oh,
But
okay.
I didn't have it last night.
Okay, so what are you going to tell them? Ask our friends.
So, if you like our video, give us a thumbs up. If you like our video, if you have another recipe, can you send it to me and my mom for next time?
So we can make it, right?
Yeah.
And learn about cooking and learn about peaches, right?
Mhm.
Which is the peach state?
Georgia.
All right, woohoo! Okay, so go ahead, Kaylee, try it. Well, you can bring it up. I'll hold it for you. Good. Great cooking talk. Encourage learning while creating yum. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.